Hey, good morning, and welcome to Gratitude Part 2. You know, I was walking along this very route I think a month ago or so, and I was thinking to myself, I was listening to a Wayne Dyer tape, and I was feeling envious. You know, Wayne Dyer, I don't know anything about him really. Well, I know some stuff about him, but as far as his everyday life goes, I haven't got a clue what it's like. I know that it's not all roses, that he was divorced a couple of years ago from his wife of 30 years or something like that, Marcy Lynn. I know that he was diagnosed with leukemia or lymphoma or something similar to what I was diagnosed with. And so there's probably lots of parallels between our lives. But I was on this morning listening to him on my headphones, and I was feeling envious of all that he had. You know, he had just gone for a swim that morning with, I think it was Ram Dass or someone famous like that, in the ocean. And I was thinking, wow, would I ever like to go for a swim in salt water with some really nice people. And he had gone and done a 90-minute hot yoga session the morning after that. I mean, he swims 3 times a week or something, and had gone to yoga at some other time, and there was all these good things that were happening in his life. And it was about at that time that I looked up and saw that. I don't know if you can see it off in the distance there, but it's behind those trees is the Kimberley Aquatic Center, where they actually do have salt water, and you can swim in the ocean, so to speak. And about a minute later, down the road, as I was walking along, I looked up, and there was the Tanglefoot exercise studio, yoga studio. And it may not look like much, but it's got everything you could ever need inside of there, right here in Kimberley. You know, as far as doing yoga and whatnot, it's all there. And I was envious about Wayne getting up early that morning, and he had spent some time at his computer writing and getting paid handsomely for writing books and whatever else he does. Thinks a lot, I think. And I thought about, well, what was I doing? I was walking around making videos. Which, if there ever was a piece of gratitude, well, not even just walking around. Check out this beautiful place that I live, where, you know, forests and trails and rivers and all kinds of funky things to absolutely entertain the eyes. And so I'm walking around in a virtual wonderland without having to go to a particular job on that day. Some days I do. So I think my life was, in many ways, identical to Wayne's. And so this question that I've used in so many different scenarios of, well, what could possibly be lacking from this moment? What if I had another $1 million in my pocket? What would I do with that $1 million to bring greater peace and greater joy to this particular moment? And there really wasn't much of anything. I don't know, maybe I'd upsize my coffee? No. Maybe I would get up earlier and have even more free time? No. Buy the next greatest iPhone? I don't know, maybe. This one seems to work pretty doggone good. So it really got me cherishing all the things that I was admiring and envying in somebody else. I realized I already had here. The stuff that's most important anyway. The stuff that my heart can appreciate, my left brain, the logical side, struggles with appreciating. The left brain just continues to classify and categorize and put on a shelf, higher or lower, all of these things that the heart is quite capable of being in wonderment of. That's the word for today, in wonderment. Hey, thanks for joining me on my Monday morning walk, and have yourself a super fine day.